Yo, what is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Hello, if this is the first time finding the channel, let me tell you, are you in for a treat today? We're in an amazing property that literally has me speechless. Not often found on social media, so you're in for a bit of a treat today. Amazing. It's been abandoned since 2007. The last owner actually lived here, which is crazy. When you start getting close up to things, you can see it is a bit dustier than what it initially looks. But oh my goodness, the furniture, the features, the wood paneling. I actually think the National Trust are showing interest in this property, and to be fair, it needs to get saved. I'm so glad in the urban exploring world we call it tour bus, and I'm glad the tour bus hasn't actually been through here, so it has actually protected the property. And a buddy of mine, Ian, Urbex Lost and Found, he was actually here about 4 or 5 years ago, and he said it hasn't changed in the whole of that time, so I'm glad of that. Some big old spiders in there. I promise you, when we get downstairs, you're going to be in awe over this place. I can't even imagine how much this property is worth, if I'm honest with you. And also, if you're tall like me, you've got to watch your head. Look at this, you've got to ladder up into the loft space there, which is uncovered, separate toilet. Now these rooms are adorable. Look at this, look at the paintings and stuff on the wall, or the transfers even. I think this is brilliant. The curtains as well, obviously you see as a children's bedroom. But what a magical room, you know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? The furniture in this property, look at the work that's gone into this. Wow is all I can say. Of course, close things carefully. Now, this is one of those properties where you walk on things, you open wardrobes and stuff, you know, just because of how these floorboards are. So if you see a wardrobe opening, here we are, that's my head height. That's how much we've got to tuck down the window to this room. If you see something opening, it's not paranormal. It is literally just a sort of subsidence, if you like. Now, I think this opened when I walked in here earlier. Yeah, look, there's some old clothing and hats and stuff in here. Carefully closed out. The outside of this place as well will blow your mind, but we'll do that last, of course. Look at the tapestries there. It's like an old fleet, isn't it? Amazing. And I love this as well. I think that's great, an old measure your height sort of thing there. How small the door is. Wow. I can't even explain to you how cool this property is. Oh, catching my bag as I walk through. Down into another. I mean, this place just goes and goes and goes. So this is just storage. Look at it, it's your first sneak peek of the outside. But look at the window. The window's not even straight in here. Unreal. Look at that wardrobe. My goodness. Wow. The shoes there too. Look at all the timbers. Got woodworm on there too. You think about it, I know I say it in previous videos, a lot of these timbers in these houses came from old ships. You know what I mean? So it's hundreds and hundreds of euros. Look at the wear on this. Wow. It's got an extreme look into it. Another little attic. Yep. Oh, that was going. Oh, right, okay, my torch went off then. Oh, I didn't touch that as well, so yeah, interesting. Look at the bed too, wow. I know for you saying it, I'm not saying it's paranormal. See what I mean? When you walk, stuff like this opens simply because of how the floor is. It's just so everywhere, it's not level in you. You can't quite capture it on camera. Leave now. Wow. See, you can kind of see it's going down there. If you had a coin, I would roll it and it would keep on rolling. 2 sets of stairs in this house. We're going to go through to another one now. Again with timber beams. Simply sensational. There's no doubt about that. As is the light fittings. Yeah, this National Trust needs to take over this place, isn't it? See how dirty the carpet is up here. If you can quite make it out when you get close up to it. I love all the style of the curtains and everything. It's so in fitting with this property. Look at the bed up on the plinth too. Amazing. Mind your head there. Oh, and look at that one. You've really got to be here to appreciate this place, boys and girls, honestly. Fireplace would have been up here at some point, then I'm guessing way back in the day. Look at stuff like this. Everywhere you look into a bathroom, look at the bath is actually sitting right down in the floor there, which is cool. The bidet. I love the candles everywhere. Toilet hiding up in there. God, this place reminds me of in South Wales there's a pub called the Skirrid Inn, which they say is like Wales' oldest inn. Also Wales' most haunted inn. God, you wouldn't be careful with the stairs, man, after a couple of beers. Wow. Cool. But it's got that effect with all the wooden beams and stuff. God, these stairs are steep. Wow, okay. Right, let's go and start down here first then. This lounge. Unreal. This property's got to be over $1 million, hasn't it? The area that it's in as well. Not that I'm going to tell you, but it's a very sought after area. So I'm quite surprised this has been abandoned here all this time. Look at the lucky horseshoe. I'm loving the dog print as well, isn't it? You know, animals, pets, cats and dogs. Still blows my mind like how not long, you know, they're around. But for them, we're their whole lives. Wow, look at this.
Walk in.
Spectacular.
Walk into this room.
Absolutely spectacular. Big up to you, urbex, lost and found.
And you got to think that come here a good few years ago.
It's crazy, and you said it hasn't changed, does it?
There's a lot of stuff gone.
Stuff missing.
I wouldn't say so much missing, it's like it's been removed.
Right, okay.
I'll show you my original pictures.
Yeah, awesome. As you go into this room, the dining room area. Wow. Again, look at that. Look at that table. The carving, the workmanship that's gone into this property. It is unbelievable. The clock there.
Video. Thank you. Bye.
Wow. The timbers in this property. Oh, I don't blame you, but I hope everyone back home appreciates how cool of a place this is. Look at the window seat as well. Some of the parquet flooring's been lifted up there. Another amazing fireplace. This one has some writing in there. Wow, look at the chairs too. Unbelievable. Seriously is unbelievable. Loads of mail there, we'll ignore that. This looks a bit more modern, this section, if I'm honest with you. However, still beautiful. Guess we might have had a cat at some point, judging by the little flap there. Computer area. You see, it looks like there's been some drilling going on. Look the way that's all dropped down there. Wow. Unbelievable. The stained glass that's in this property. And it just goes and goes and goes. The size on this place. More absolutely incredible furniture. Oh my goodness. Look at the original hooks as well hanging up there. I don't know if that would have been for meat or something back in the day. You never know, this could have been the original kitchen area, because there's a kitchen that is actually here, it's a bit more modern. The wonderful Chesterfield sofa there, I absolutely adore. You've got serving hatches. Wow, look at this. Wow. Honestly, I know I'm throwing like wow around, but there's no other word for it apart from it. The grounds around this property too are huge, which we'll have a look outside in a minute. Yeah, look at the chair and stuff. This fireplace. All these beams, and of course, all the accessories that go with the beams. Is it better without the torch? I don't know, it might be a bit grainy without. And as we go through here then, we're gonna go where Ian is, show the kitchen area. And here we
Kitchen's
go.
a bit modern, really, for
Yeah.
what the house is.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
Look
agree
at
with you
that
there.
conservatory.
Yeah, you're right, bud. Wow. Spectacular, isn't it? You can hear all the flies in here as well. They're crazy.
There's a lot of flies.
It is.
Have you seen this?
What's that? Enter into this address will be arrested under the suspicion of burglary.
And it's the same way in from when I first ever come.
All those years ago. Yeah, that's the thing, see, boys and girls. So long as there is an open entry point, we would never break into anything ever. That's not our way. As long as if you've got open door, open window, there's no crime committed. It is a civil trespass. I know not everyone agrees with that back home.
This is 4 years ago, basically. When I first
4
came
years,
there.
there we go.
And it's the same way in.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So we'll pick this up outside, boys and girls, because trust me, stick around. It's going to be worth seeing. So now that we're outside, we'll check it out. I'm whispering because that is literally going on in the background, and they've got some very, very nosy neighbours. But look at this. Look how old this property is. I can't even imagine what this would be. Got to be, what, 1500s, if not earlier. Look at the bend in that window there. Crazy that it's sat there. The thatch is actually not in too bad a condition. You can see it's gone a bit threadbare up there, so that's been done many years ago. How often you got to place a thatch roof? Is it only 10, 15, 20 years? My goodness. Look at the grounds you got here too. I walked past not showing that bit because it's got an award on it from 1987, marking it as a very special old Tudor building basically. Well. Doesn't go down anymore, but look, it's even thatched on the well. Look at the gardens. This place is unbelievable. I love all the old lanterns. Look how higgly-piddly it all is. And look at all the garages. You've got 3, 4 garages. I don't think there's any motors inside, unfortunately. It is wide open here. We'll take a little look real quick. What we got? Storage. Okay. The old tank there. That's everywhere, that is. You've got another angle of this. Boys and girls, thank you for tuning in to another video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this place, because it has completely blown my mind. But what an amazing experience to come and check it out. But until next time, you know exactly what to do, and I'll see you there.